Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be showing you guys the Sunday recap, which it's gonna be always on Sundays at night 8 p.m. Central European Time. And right now with me it's my student Andrea, which I have been teaching for past few months, even past few months. And he is doing really great, so you can tell Andrea if you want something.
Thank you for hosting me today, and yeah, nice to teach from you. Let's move on.
So for today, I will be showing you guys. I explained everything, so that will be at 8 p.m. Central Time. And as I said, guys, you can ask questions. Like here, I said you can ask questions, and I'll be answering them. So if they are not here, for example, this guy Pere, it's not here because he is doing something else. As you can see, he texted me. But anyway, let's move on. So I will be answering their questions. But first, I will just show you guys the trades I did take. So for example, it was GBP USD and then two trades on GBP USD Tuesday.
Can you just share the screen?
Sure, sorry. Just a second. So here it is. I had three trades on 2 days. So first it was GBPUSD and second and third was GBPUSD. I usually go mixed trades, but in these few days I just only had a GBPUSD opportunities, which were kind of bad, but let's just move on and see better things coming. So first I will just go for Tuesday. It was here. This was the trade, and I think it was kind of not good trade. I mean, I don't think I can see that it was not a good trade, but the problem is that I had with it. It's because it was shitty displacement. Like I can see clearly that it's shitty displacement. What I mean by that, for example, you can see that I here watched price go up, like here, price just went up, and it was very good displacement, very strong. There was so little, like only one red candle, I mean in this situation black candle, which show that this is good displacement and we are moving above. Now here we have like good, I mean solid displacement, but still we have here like a lot of greens. I mean it's only two greens, but still showing that it's not that strong. And if you take volume in this situation, for example, just to load it, for example, this volume was kind of working with these candlesticks, but as you can see, these two candles had more volume than these three, so you can use that as confluence or as confirmation if candles will work or will not work. So let's just move on. And my trade was placed on this bearish FVG, and stop loss was placed above this little high. Now, if it break high, I know it was my fault because it will just go and move up. But here, as you can see, we managed to make market structure shift. We closed under, but we see like 2 times rejection, which was betting to not see that and say, okay, it will not be such a good trade, so just move on. But kind of my problem was in my trading psychology that I answer questions, and you can see in my YouTube video that I left about my trading journal and how you can journal. I saw after doing my psychological journaling, when I did that, I can see clearly that I was kind of tired and it was not going good in my situation about making some decision. Like that's the main thing why I lost this trade. But eventually we managed to go in this direction, but I was just going in wrong entry. So that's the Tuesday trade. Now we are gonna move to the rest too. For example, So these two, GBP USD, this was win and this was lose. So I got two lose and one win. But I need to close win early because it will just go down and take my stop loss or break even. Sorry, just a second to find it. So here, first I will just move this everything so you can guys see clearly. My first trade, and you can see live trading session. I don't know which one. I think it's third live session day. You can see that there was very much like bad trade, and I felt kind of, how to say, mad on this market because I was planning to go as this. So first go down here and then push up, but eventually it was here a little bit choppy and I didn't like that, and it was getting me frustrated more and more, which was bad thing for me, but I learned by journaling. And I placed a trade on this FVG because I was thinking if we broke this bearish FVG, we could just push above, and we tapped in, and I was thinking, okay, now it's time to get momentum and go up, but eventually it went down. And as I said in live, I would be placing a trade here on this FVG in a first position that I was planning to go in and then push above. But as I can see, it was such a bad Thursday and I was really strict with it because I lost the first trade. So I just moved on and place this trade after this push. Like you can see here, after this push I placed break even and it was like this, and I was planning to take the rest amount, but I didn't because it was bad and no volume. So I took it around here on 1.5 RR, which is still good, and I did like it because I didn't end this week in so much drawdown, so it was good. But eventually we took it up. Even if I stayed long, it would just take me off, so it was not such a good trade eventually. So basically that's it for Sunday recap of my trades. Now let's move to the questions that guys asked me. So first question is gonna be, can you explain breaker block? So breaker block, it's basically connected in like it's not connected, it's basically the same as market structure shift, but you mark, I will just make a sketch for it. For example, here is market structure shift, and then you got here, sorry, so you got here market structure shift, and on this one you have taken liquidity or less low. So basically that's it, that's the same thing. But breaker block, it's gonna be same thing but in different way. You will not mark market structure shift, or you can mark market structure shift, but breaker block, it's gonna be, in this situation it's gonna be green candle. In bearish situation, so for example like this, it's gonna be red candle, and it's always on a swing point. Basically breaker block, it's working same as market structure shift. It's reversal strategy or reversal concept, and you can use it for, in let's say from 10 to 11 a.m. in a silver bullet or in unicorn model. Basically this is set up in unicorn model. You will wait on 1 minute, you will wait for market structure shift, then for breaker block, and you need to align with 1 minute FVG, and that's basically where you make an entry. So for example, just a little example how that looks. I will go on 1 minute and just find randomly some breaker block. So for example, this would be breaker block because it's whole candle but it's on swing point, but we don't have fair value gap here. So I will just move on and find another better one. So moving on. So for example, here is a bullish one that I will be using. We took this low and we took this market structure shift. Then we managed to make this breaker block mark up this yeah, okay. So we mark this breaker block, which is now green because we are looking for a buy. We made market structure shift and we are going above, and we break above breaker block. So
Can
you will
can you
place,
put sorry. Can you put the alignments again so I can see how it looks like on the bullish bullish breaker block? Can you see? Can I see the drawings again?
you mean sketch?
Yeah, sketch.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically it's same as market structure shift. You take always first liquidity and then wait for a breakout to the side you saw the market structure shift, or which side you are gonna aim for. So moving on for 1 minute. So here we have something like this. Here is the breaker block. I'll just mark up for you so you guys know. Here's the breaker block, and you will just go and find FVG. For example, we have here FVG and we have here. So you can always choose which FVG you're gonna go for. I will personally go for this middle one because it's like the first one. And even if you take, for example, I don't know if it's, yeah. So even if you take something like this is like premium discount zone. So you will see that it's in a green one and you can take your trade on this FVG. Now moving on, I will just go for this low and always place your stop loss on last low, and you can aim, for example, we have here liquidity, here. So basically you can, let's say, go for this one, and let's see if we got it. No, we did not. Or if we did, no, we did not, but eventually you can see how it's happening, even though if you move to this one you will be close to your TP, but this is after hours, so it's nothing big. So for example, this is what breaker block is. When you have a red, when you are looking for a sell, you will look for red candlesticks on swing points, and you need to look for market structure shift or breakout of breaker block. Now let's move on another question which Andrea himself placed into trading community. So it's how to trade choppy days. So Andrea, can you explain your questions and what did you mean about choppy days?
Well, by choppy days, I thought of the days that have only the small candlesticks, but with big wicks from both sides.
Okay, I understand your point. So first, you don't trade that this kind of days because it's like decision that you are gonna make. It's gonna be bad because you don't know where the market is gonna go. So when you have like too much candlesticks, just move on. Don't be on that kind of. Don't be on that kind of candlesticks because you don't know where the market is gonna go. It can reverse immediately, it can go up, so you just wait for a clear vision. For example, this is like closing market, but eventually you can see that it's undecisive and it's going up and down, so you don't trade that kind of trading. I cannot find like good example of it, but let's show this as an example so you understand it. For example, here you have a lot of wicks which combined together they are much bigger than a body. Usually you can use body as a signal where market is gonna go or where it's going, because body will tell you what is happening, and wick are gonna tell you the past what happened. So use that. So basically, as we can see here, we consolidate with so much wicks. It's undecided where it will go. And for example, you see it's breaking above, like pushing above, and you place here, like, I don't know, stop loss here, and you say it will push up, but eventually push down because market it's undecided and don't know where to go. For example, here is another breaker block that I saw right now. We have it like this, just little fun. So we pushed up, we pushed down, we pushed up and then pushed down. We made market structure shift, or if you want to say break under this breaker block. And as you can see, here is a breaker block that's red because we made a market structure shift, I mean bearish market structure shift or bearish breaker block. Now you just find your FVG, which is here, and you just align these two things and you place it like this. You can go for this low or you can go for this, I don't know, and you just aim, let's aim for 2RR, and it's here. So basically that's the whole point of this concept. So is there any question, Andrea, you would like to ask me, or that's it?
No, thank you for the answer.
Okay, so basically that's the whole Sunday recap. The reason why I will not go over the trading psychology recap, because that's too personal for me. There you will need to be 100% honest with it. But if you want to have this kind of journal, you can come to my Discord, link will be in description, and you can just come and see this trading journal and take it for yourself. Or you can come into my Discord and be here, ask question, I will be answering. Andrea can be answering to you. You can just be with other people, other traders. So feel free to join. And thank you for coming to this video. And I hope you like it. Leave a like, comment, and if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe. It doesn't cost you nothing. And that's it. Stay safe and see you in the next video.